Yo, what's going on, everybody? This your boy AK the One with your soon-to-be favorite podcast, Stay Lit, Grind Hard. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to my last episode, which was Stay Lit, Grind Hard. And everybody who got some type of understanding or perspective behind the meaning and the in-depth details that I provided to show you what it meant to me and how I could see it molding not only I but others of like minds and dealing with similar situations in the future to help me and them become who we truly desire to be. Now this week I got a new topic. It's one that's always set heavy on my mind, and I believe it's one that we all struggle with. Friends. Yeah, friends. I got a lot of stories, man. A lot of stories about friends. I know you guys have a lot of stories about friends, but me being who I am, such a business-minded, goal-oriented, successfully driven individual, honestly, man, when it comes down to friends, I hate to say it, but fuck them. But before you start going all sideways on me, just hold on, let me explain. All right, friends was always cool. I feel like growing up, going out to play with other kids in the neighborhood, you consider them your friends. You in school, you end up popular or unpopular, like you still have a group of people that you kind of cling to. Say you play football, you gonna hang with the people that play football. The nerds gonna hang with the nerds. The cheerleaders gonna hang with the cheerleaders. You feel me? And you kind of consider them your friends. But as I got older, of course things changed. They did. And before I break down my reasoning for wanted to drop the F-bomb on a friend, let me break it down. Let me go back a few years. My my friends, I played sports, so I played football, so I always hung out with the football kids. I ran track for a little period of time, so I hung out with the track kids. I also boxed a little bit, so yeah, I'm hanging out with the other kids that box. You feel me? But the day it all changed for me, I remember I was sitting on my bed. I think I was like 16 years old. I was sitting on my bed, and I was thinking like, yo, honestly, like I'm like dead ass. I remember this day like yesterday. I was sitting on my bed. I was like, yo, man, like, what I'm gonna do today? I'm either go hang with the homies and just like play basketball or video games or hit the gym or something. Or, I'm probably gonna hit up one of these honeys or something. You feel me? And at that very moment, like literally less than like a minute, I got a phone call, and my homeboys he was like, yo, what you doing? I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. What's up? They like, yo, man, you want to make some money? I was like, what's up? What you talking about? Like, look, man, don't worry about it. We about to pass your crib. Just come on, jump in the car. We about to go. And I'm like, all right, bet, let's do that. What's up? What y'all got going on? And literally from that day, man, I started creating my own future for myself. Like, they took me on campus. We lived literally nowhere from like the college campus. They took me on campus, and man, let me tell you, for like the next 3 or 4 years, man, I went from selling ice cold drinks. The water got ice cold water, ice cold Coca-Cola. I went from selling ice cold drinks to selling cotton candy. I was the cotton candy man. Hey, cotton candy man, cotton candy. I was from ice cold drinks to cotton candy to frozen lemonade. Did that too, and ended up working in the in the cafeteria where like everybody that went to school, that everybody ate there. I'm talking like basketball players, like football players. So I'm like really getting in the mix from being able to like see them behind the stage, like off court and everything before the game, to like actually being able to just like sit down and eat. You know what I mean? Sit down and eat lunch with them. I actually ate lunch with a few college players, like, and I'll never forget it. I wish I would have got their autograph because they famous though. But still, that whole story, it showed me that I would rather have friends like those who would want to see me be as successful as them, or elevate my downtime to do something more productive. And I always remember those guys. I will never forget them because right now they are like, dude, they done graduated college, got a bachelor's degree, making good money. They doing it. You feel me? I'll never forget those guys. But at the end of the day, I still sit back and think like, you know what? I didn't take the same path as them later on down the road though. But I still learned from it. I wasted a lot of time, but I still learned from it. Along that time that's been wasted, I've had friends. And it's like, yo, I don't understand people's definition of personal concept of friends, because I look up the definition of friends and I'm just like, a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond or mutual affection, typically exclusive or sexual or family relations. And I'm just like, they don't really sound like me. Like I got a lot of family, so it's like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, I guess y'all my friend, we blood and all that. But my thing was more so like I'd rather have an associate. And I looked up definition of associate, and I'm just like, a partner or colleague in business or at work. I'm like, in business or at work. And I love like business people. I love my people at work because we out here to make $1. My business people, I done met business owners. I done met people who just like entrepreneurs and like of all sorts of, all from all areas. I know people personally who own car dealerships, like people who own their own gym, like literally, and they're like really successful. And I feel like the most knowledge I ever gained from an individual was from those who are successful, those who I would never consider them a friend, because for me to click a bond with somebody and them get to know me, like, you guys, anybody that knows me, he's always busy. Like, he wants to succeed at this. He wants to accomplish this. He has goals. He don't like wasting time and just sitting around just like blah. Like, and I already know, I probably have some close homies of mine. They probably gonna be like, oh man, like, dude, you acting shady. You saying this on the podcast about me and all this and that. Like, look, you already know who you are. You already know it. So don't even trip, man, because we like, come on. We done really like live life together. You more so family than anything. Like, for real, like your mother's my mother. My pops is your pops type thing. So I could never down that type of relationship like that. But anything outside of that, even in that relationship, like you know me, like I'm always trying to do something, always trying to stay productive, stay 10 steps ahead of the game, try to make a way for the future, because honestly, I done wasted time before. Sometimes to this day I still feel like I'm wasting time if I'm not doing something to help me. And it does have its downside though. Like, it really does. A lot of people concerned, like, man, you never have fun. You never, you know what I mean? You don't never buy yourself nothing nice. You don't splurge. You don't do this. You don't do that. Like, you don't go out and all this and that. I'm just like, man, I guess I feel like I traumatized myself through these own situations in life that I've encountered, because I see other people who have friends, and I'm just like, yo, how are you comfortable with that? You get this person you call your best friend, they done stole your money once before, but y'all still friends. They done they done ate up all the food in the crib and ain't paid you not $1, but y'all still friends. They done talk trash about you, done tried to fight you and all that, but y'all still friends. And then when y'all hang out, y'all don't do nothing. Like, I can't fathom it. Like, I'm sorry. Man, like, I know everybody, like, nobody's supposed to be alone, and people get lonely. They want to call us somebody just to vent to and talk to and all that. Honestly, that's part of the reason I created this podcast. Because I feel like if I'm going to talk to somebody, I do want to talk to somebody that's going to understand. I do. Unfortunately, I put myself in that position to where I'm so business-minded, I pushed away a lot of people who could have been friends. But at the same time, I don't feel like the balance beam is balanced at all. I don't feel like it's none whatsoever. Like, nobody's hanging around somebody for no reason. I feel like people want something from somebody. And honestly, I don't want anything from anybody other than for them to be a better them. To keep striving for your goals. Like, I want to know, like, yo, what type of work you do? Where you see yourself in the future? You got hobbies? You got goals? You got investments going on? You know business owners? You get outside the city? You get outside the state? What you really got going for yourself? Those type of people I want to be around, because those people, they help you in so many ways. Like, friends, not all friends help you like that. And to be honest, I may run across some people one day, but like, oh yeah, you a good friend. But at the same time, for me to say that, they have to be like a well-acquainted associate. I honestly want somebody I could make some money with. I have people to this day, we not that close as we used to be, that I would still call them an associate, because we had such a close bond and relationship. Like, yo, like, if you ever help me make $1, you ever help me get promoted, you ever help me grow a business, sell a product, help somebody with a service, you help push my name out there so people know who I am, and I like you, like all the above. Like, oh, it's not only like building up my character by word of mouth, but it's also building up yours as well, because people know, like, you ain't about to be over here talking about how cool and how productive and successful somebody trying to be and growing to be in life if you ain't believing them, and you doing the same thing they doing. Like, that it only makes sense to me. I hate to have such awkward feelings toward the quote unquote friend, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't think I'll stop or slow down and none of that till the time comes where I'm just like, you know what, I'm done. I made enough money, I invested enough to get a good return and all that, blah, 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 whoopty-whoop. So, some may understand and some may not. But I got something else to hit you with, though. With this whole friend thing, which a lot of people don't pay attention to. But, I think this one y'all should pay attention. Because, like, I know I ramble a lot, but this is me venting and expressing myself. Because, who knows? I may be like the next top podcast guy out here, just, you know what I mean, really connecting with people. But that's not my angle. I'm doing it more for the passion and just trying to speak to the masses through this phone I'm holding in my hand and the people that's listening to me. But back to the subject at hand. You know, they say you are who you hang with. I'm sorry, you are who you hang with. Let me say that one more time. You are who you hang with. All right? Just like the whole copycat method. You copy the right cat in life, you gonna, boom. You're gonna be on point. Everything you need to happen is gonna happen if you copy the right cat. But you are who you hang with. If I hang with 4 robbers, I'm gonna be looked at as a robber. I'm gonna eventually pick up some of their bad habits. I hang with a group of business owners. I'm eventually want to say, oh, I want to learn how to own a business. If I hang with people at the gym, most definitely, I'm gonna learn how to. I'm gonna pick up some of their eating habits, some of their workout routines. For real, some of they boom perfect at time management. A lot of these people who doing stuff with their time and with their life, like you can learn a lot from them, like time management, because a lot of us waste time doing what? I don't know, sitting on the couch, scrolling up and down your phone, sending tweets, Instagram, all that. Look, I'm just saying. So if I'm to be who I hang around, like, yeah, I want to truly analyze those people. I want to truly see what their worth is. Because I'm hanging around people that ain't worth nothing. Well, that ain't going to do nothing but have a negative impact on my worth. I hang around people who cussing all day and drinking liquor. Man, that negative energy going to jump off me and have me cussing and won't take some shots. Nah, I'm not trying. Nah, it's like you hang around with some people that's trying to go to the Lord's house every Sunday. You gonna eventually be like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing Sunday. Like, can I come with you? I want to see what y'all church like. You talk about it, like y'all got nice people there or something like that. They gonna be open arms to you. Trust me, a person who really out here doing good and got good vibes, good energy, good intentions, and they see somebody reaching out to them, wanting to get on that same level as them, like, why not? Some people might charge you for the game, but like other than that, man, it's free. Because the number one people we learn this stuff from is our parents. We look at our parents' friends and be like, oh, they cool. I want to be like y'all when I grow up. Y'all just sit around and do this and do that, or y'all go out and do this and do that. Like, oh, of course, every child like pretty much imitates their parents. From the type of friends that they have to the type of habits that they have, like everything. Because in our eyes, it's cool. We can't do nothing until we turn 18. We can't do nothing but sit there and dream about having that type of lifestyle. But speaking of like us imitating our parents, like that's where it started though. Like I feel like if our parents was more I ain't even gonna say it like that. I feel like if we had a lot more parents teaching us and also practicing what they preach, then it would kind of be a little bit more easy journey to really navigate through life. And I feel like that without having that type of guidance kind of affected a lot of us as well, especially me. That's why I'm speaking on it. So I don't think I'm saying trying to point fingers, because trust me, I got fingers pointing right back at me. It's just it would have really helped us. It would have really helped me, knowing that our parents carried the same mindset. Like, they could talk to us and preach at us all day, but it's still like, after all is said and done, yo, we still see you doing this and that. Like, our parents tell us, oh, don't drink and drive. Well, gosh, how do you have a DUI then? You telling us don't drink and drive? What's going on? You make it seem fun and kind of, yeah, I mean, but you was living dangerous on the wild side all this time, man. You just, come on, man. Like, or just, oh, don't do this, don't smoke cigarettes. But you smoke cigarettes every day. Like, just, man, look, if the words matched up with the actions, I know a lot of people would be better off. They would. If our parents kept around better friends or associates even at that. Like, come on, like, parents could be the manager at McDonald's. But dang, don't bring around the entry level people who ain't doing nothing but living paycheck to paycheck. Like, have some people like just hang out with some more managers. Teach your kids how to be a manager. Show them the ins and outs, man. Plant a good seed in their brain so that it grow and blossom into a successful individual. And all this that they getting from home, man, is pouring out into these kids' attitudes and their behavior in school and then in these streets. And then they get on up ready to go to college, and then they don't want to go to college, man. Half of them barely graduate. And it's just, man, like, I done seen so much. I done been through so much, man. Even with this friend thing, you know what, though? You know what? Before I forget, friends, I feel like our number one friend growing up should have been our parent. Like, honestly, it should have been our parents. Honestly, because I once heard a parent say, I ain't supposed to be my child friend. I'm like, what? Shit, who is? Like, for real. I feel like if my parent was my friend or my best friend, I wouldn't have been great. I wouldn't have been hanging out with nobody. Like, man, look, there's a lot of group of people I would not have been hanging out with if my parents was my friend. Like, I understand there's a thin line between, like, old parent being a friend and then a parent being a parent. Yeah, but still, man, like, you gotta understand, like, to be our friend, you connecting with us on the, like, an emotional level that only, like, our friends could do that. So instead of us sitting here talking to a stranger, man, like, it's like, I ain't saying it's wrong to be like, oh, my best friend at school, we talk about our problems at home and all this and that. Like, okay, cool, but like, who's to say they the best at giving advice to help you get through that situation? I feel like our parents would have, because they got us about 20, 30 years, so they didn't have to go through this before. They done been through it before. They probably still going through it. Why couldn't they be the ones to, like, really teach us and say, hey, do it this way and not that way? I done learned already. Or even ask, hey, how does that make you feel? Because when it happened to me, that's how it made me feel. That's why I ain't doing it no more. But, like, if you got that, man, that's awesome. If you don't, and you still at that age, or, man, whatever parent listening to this, man, make your child your friend. Be your child's friend. Man, still whoop them if they don't do their chores and all that other stuff and get in trouble, but still, like, learn how to put that line, learn how to cross back over to the other side from being a parent to being a friend. Like, for real, they would appreciate that. Like, I'm going through it right now, and my kids, they love me for that. They love me for that. Like, I had their teacher call me, oh, you're so great. A lot of dads don't do this and that and help the kids with the homework. And I'm like, that's what I'm supposed to do. I talk to them about friends, and don't be trying to have a little girlfriend and stuff. You ain't even in middle school and all. Like, now focus on getting the education. Like, my kids see me working out, they want to work out. They see me doing homework, they want to do homework. They see me watching something on TV, they want to watch it with me. And I watch cartoons too, so they're like, we definitely friends. We like best friends forever. Like, cartoons and cereal, yeah. Come on, man. Like, hang out with your boy. Like, I don't know, man. I know a lot of people get caught up in what they're doing. And I would say it's like chasing a high in life, but hopefully chasing that high keep people up. Because a lot of these situations keep people down. And I'm saying down to the point where they don't pay attention to those relationships around them. They don't pay attention to those who really need them. Because they let other things affect them. I feel like they focus more on being somebody in life. And you wouldn't worry about a friend then. You would worry about being around better people. So that your kids look at you, they going to want to be around better people. They were like, oh, daddy know business owners. He friends with this, and that. He like wear suits and ties. He go to church. He do all, like, man. I don't see it right now. I hear people talking about it, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't see it because I ain't done yet. I feel like my journey, sometimes I feel it just begun, sometimes I feel I gotta restart. But by the end of it, I already know the type of seed I want to have planted in my kids' head, and then what I want it to blossom to be, because of how hard I work to become a better person. And it's not just for them. Like, this is for, like, me being selfish as hell. Like, I'm very selfish. That's one of the reasons why, hey, I don't have friends. Because you know what? I need my downtime. I need my me time. I need to be able to go out to eat, have a drink, sit and think about life. I need to be able to look up some merchandise and do some reviews and help me with my next purchase, and study something that kind of take my mind off of life but still help me with life. Like, come on, I study astrology, like the quantum theory and all that. I look at all that. I like psychology and sociology. Like, that's weird. Like, even though my major is in business, like, I still like stuff like that. That's what catches my attention. I don't like doing all that extra stuff, man. I don't. Having downtime, no, I want to do something right now. I like working out, exercising and stuff. Like, I don't know, man, but somebody will get it. I know somebody will. And I can't wait to have somebody on here with me who understands, even if they don't understand, man. Because that's, boom, right back to me being lonely. It's like, yo, I want somebody here with me to do this. Not just saying, oh, they here for me. I need you here with me. Whether you want to start an argument with me on my podcast or not, look, you still get where I'm coming from, and you see where I'm headed. But to be hanging around me, I need y'all to be on your game. I don't want to be like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be who I hang with. Because at one point in my life, I used to hang with people who wear suits every day, who go to meetings every day, who make money, like, who own businesses. I'm not abandoning that just to hang with people who smoke and drink all day, barely go to work, just not living up to anything. Like, that's crazy. And if it's crazy for me to shun away a friend or a group of people who think I'm cool and call me friend, like, if it's crazy to shun away those type of people to be with a different caliber of people or colleagues, et cetera, then I guess I'm crazy. I guess I am, but so are you. Look, that's about all I got for tonight or day, whatever it is in your time zone. But I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart from tuning in to Stay Lit, Grind Hard, episode 2, Friends. Now, I hope this don't start no argument though, so don't get off the podcast and go calling want to get mad at your friend because they ain't doing nothing. Like, I like motivational stuff, so if you're gonna come at them, at least come correct. Work on something together before you start pointing fingers. Get a nice little questionnaire of both you guys reflecting on life and doing a self-evaluation on what type of goals y'all have and hobbies and stuff you want to see happen in life. Even if it ain't with anybody, it's just by yourself. Yo, start from there. Trust me, going down them roads and avenues, you're gonna find those type of people who on the same path as you. It's gonna happen every time without a doubt. But I'll be looking forward to doing this next episode. Can't tell you what the title is yet. You're gonna have to stick around and see. It's your boy AK the One. Guys, take care.